Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, little late night AEW Revolution review. This is so revolutionary, folks. I mean, it's good wrestling. Why do I feel like I haven't slept in like 5 years, folks? Why did I drink like 6 coffees and I'm still dead tired? Going against the grain. If it's so good, why does it feel so terrible? You know what I mean? First match, Eddie Kingston defeated Chris Jericho there. My boy Eddie gets the win. My boy. Big win for Eddie. And it's like a brawl or whatever, but the finish, some kind of weird finishing move or like submission, the stretch plum. He grabs him by the head and stretches his arm or something. It looks really cheap and retarded, and that's how he wins. I find that pretty cheap, you know what I mean? Just end with a regular move there. Second match, Luchasaurus and Jungle Boy, they defeat Young Bucks and Red Dragon. The Jericho and Kingston match, decent match, but weird finish. This match there, Luchasaurus, Jungle Boy, they win the match. I'm watching this, and the whole time it's kick, 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 flip, 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 dive, dive. It's always the same fucking shit. And generic tag team moves like the Young Bucks, a running bulldog mixed with a drop kick. That's not innovative offense. You're just throwing in a shitty drop kick over top of a generic move. Like, this isn't impressive. It's the same match over and over again. It's ridiculous. Straight up, like, but Meltzer's gonna like it. There, me personally, I'm falling asleep, but you know, Meltzer's gonna say it's better than WWE, boy, and that's what matters. Third match, Wardlow defeats like 10 people there, Keith Lee, stuff like this. And he wins the face of the Revolution ladder match. It's 6 guys with a ladder. You grab a big donut, a big Cheerio, the brass ring, or whatever. Basically, this is a shitty ripoff of Money in the Bank. That's what it is there. Except of meaning something with the Money in the Bank. It's a shitty plastic loop, a brass ring or whatever. It's Money in the Bank with a worthless prize, and it's performed by shitty jobbers. That's what it is. It's a shit version of Money in the Bank. There's nothing innovative here. This is a shit company. Fourth match, Jade Cargill defeats Ty Conti in a low quality garbage wrestling match there. Fifth match, CM Punk defeated MJF. This was decent, I guess. What was the best part, folks? Was it the dog collar match? Because that's big time. I mean, it hasn't been used since NWA 1975 there, but Punk chose that, so that's the match now. Dog collar. Um, was it this generic, awkward match with the chain that's not really fun there? Was it the blood that was the best part? The generic thumbtacks? Why do you need to bring thumbtacks into this match? I don't know there, but thumbtacks came out Wasn't that, folks? The best part was Punk, man. He had his old Ring of Honor team or whatever there, and he was wearing his Ring of Honor shorts. I mean, those are the same shorts he wore in Ring of Honor, folks. That's what made everything special. Like, can you imagine? Like, me, I come from Hogan, you know what I mean? There was Sting, Ric Flair, and WCW, and we moved on, folks, to Bret Hart, Steve Austin, and you know what I mean? At what point did it become that, you have to mark out for a guy's indie wrestling shorts? Like, for real, at what point did completely separate the fan base? Like, if only I would have wasted 20 years of my life watching Ring of Honor, folks. I could have been marking out for his shorts, you know what I mean? But here's the thing, I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm not sitting there as a grown man marking out because CM Punk wore these shorts, his Samoa Joe shorts or whatever, Samoa Punk there. I'm happy I'm not jizzing for a man's fucking swimming shorts, his gym shorts there. You know what I mean? What the fuck has happened there to wrestling? Bret Hart, I never heard this. Hey, those are the socks Bret Hart was wearing in Stampede Wrestling. Oh, yeah. Oh, those were his socks. Those are his shorts. He's wearing proper shorts of Ring of Honor. Like, this is amazingly, like, fucking lame. Like, straight up. And this made me depressed tonight because it shows me the big divide in the fan base. Like, it WWE fans were stuck always with freaks of other fan base there. Now we're dealing with these fucking weirdos that are marking out for his shorts that he wore in Ring of Honor. Like, wrestling, it just isn't what it used to be, and it's become very sad. Sixth match, Britt Baker defeated Thunder Rosa with a shitty looking stomp or whatever. Just garbage, boring. Fuck. Britt Baker, I don't know. She was okay, but it's become boring. Seventh match, Moxley defeated Danielson. This was decent. It was like a brawl, technical wrestling hybrid. This was okay. The only reason I didn't like the match that much, really, there, the finish with the shitty looking goofy pin there. Moxley wins with this goofy pin, so it's not a real finish or whatever there. But so they were brawling, and then William Regal came out or whatever and separated them. He smacked both of them in the face or whatever there. And then he forced them to shake hands. So that I enjoyed seeing Regal there, like him possibly being their manager of the group and managing Brian as AEW champ with Regal as his manager. That intrigues me a bit as a wrestling fan, but everything else on the show just bores me to death, honestly. There. In the eighth match, Sting, Darby Allin, and Sammy Guevara defeat Matt Hardy, Andrade, and Isaiah Cassidy. In the six-man generic hardcore match, another hardcore match. There's Darby goes for the jump, the coffin drop. Matt Hardy's like rolling over at the same time, kind of deal. Darby Allin completely fucking misses his body, just barely touches him a little, and that's the pin. 1, 2, 3. Like, embarrassing there. And then the main event, folks, Adam Page defeated Adam Cole in the generic indie match there. It's what you would expect there. Super kicks and cowboy shit or whatever there. Um, overall, there's some decent matches. A couple there, Punk and MJF, but like Punk and MJF, when it becomes a thing that it's grown men marking out for his swimming trunks there, then it takes me out of the match. MJF with a weird look on his face the whole match. Like this. That takes me out of the match. You know what I mean? Bryan and Ambrose, it's the best match on the card, but they're both sitting on the floor holding each other and kicking each other in the face, looking like weirdo with weirdo finish. Like 4 hours of this, folks, and I was straight up bored out of my fucking mind. Like, you know what I mean? Some of the matches are okay, basic, they're boring, okay slash boring, you know, but it's so long and it's always the same fucking shit and it's low budget and Meltzer likes it. Indie fans, they're gonna say it's good, but me personally, I am bored out of my fucking mind with this. It's like it feels generic. It's like TNA No Surrender or something, except it's all X Division matches or something. The show looks cheap. It looks bland. It just feels fucking boring, straight up. Like, I don't give a fuck if Meltzer gives them 6 stars a match. It feels low budget and boring. Fucking boring, straight up. But indie fans are gonna fantasy book there and claim that everything was awesome. You know what I mean? They have to invent how good it was because really it's boring, fucking generic matches done by a bunch of boring people on a boring show, folks. That's how I feel. Yeah. Until next time. Peace. Ha. 6 point. Just a 6 out of 10 for me, folks. Boring. Until next time. Peace.